Afternoon, everybody. Another midweek special of Webby Sports Roundup. Football, plenty of it. With me big pals. Number 2, Terry Hotel.
Morning.
Number 3, Big Si, Aston Villa. Or was it Arsenal?
Aston Villa.
Aston Villa. He starts with the name. Arsenal and Liverpool fans. Yeah, you know what they're like.
Crazy.
He's back on the gear, isn't he?
He's back on the gear. I've had a wax. I've got another wax coming.
Arsenal shirt, and he went with Villa friend.
I'm not even a villain.
Well, you're wearing blue for Everton.
Hey?
Oh, blue shorts.
So up here.
Right. We're going to be discussing last week's Champions League, Europa Cup, and the Conference Cup, and talking about England's squad. And one or two things that have been happening in the last 48 hours, which I will bring up a little bit later on in the show. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed yet and you're watching these shows, please subscribe. It is free. Webby Sports Roundup. Right, we're going to kick off with the Champions League, boys. Now we're going to go to Terry's favourite football club, Old Trafford. Man United taking on Galatasaray. It ended up United 2, Galatasaray 3. I watched it in the 3 horseshoes. My pub in my manor.
Great, isn't it?
Oh, and they were awful. Absolutely awful. So, just help me out on this one.
The only positive you got from this is the new kid. Holland.
He's going to make it, I think.
He will make it. I said it from week 1.
Yeah.
Right? That he's fast, he's quick, and he knows how to score a goal.
Yeah.
You know, but Galatasaray, a Turkish team haven't won in England for how many years?
30 years.
Well, they did say, there was all different facts, but I heard that it's the first time a Turkish club
have won in a Champions League game.
Yeah, for 30 years or more. So there's different ifs in it, but I think that's what it was.
It's a shocking result. Don't matter how you dress it up, how you butter it up, how you make the sandwich. Yeah. It's a bad result for me.
Yeah.
They're out of depth, mate, in that Champions League.
Do you know who he reminds me of? You correct me if I'm wrong. Havland, whatever you want to call it. Bit of Robbie Fowler. Left-footed, but just everywhere around there.
Bigger, he's built like
he's built like brick. Yeah.
You know,
but he
looks
strong,
and he's fast.
Yeah,
scary in running.
You know, they've got Rashford. They got.
But they'll build a team around him now.
I'll tell you something. I was checking during the week, and I asked our Matthew. I said, right, Man United, right, top players. How much they're earning? Who's the highest paid player at Manchester United at this moment in time?
Sancho, 300 grand a week.
350 grand a week. He's not even playing. Yeah? 350.
Well, that's why they want him out the door.
Yeah. No, you've got Varane. You've got Fernandes. You've got.
Was he playing the other night? Fernandes, or was he injured again?
Who's the guy they got from names are going out from Real Madrid? Number 10.
Casemiro. He's on that money.
They're all 300.
He's on 320,
340. Unbelievable.
On that money.
You don't leave Real Madrid to go for Man United when you've been winning La Ligas and Champions League battles
for fun.
Yeah, you're going there because you're getting paid more than you're getting paid.
Yeah, of course you are. Yeah, for sure, 100%. So, and they've lost 2 on the bench now, haven't they?
Yeah.
So I'm not.
So mate, Harry. If Harry's playing.
Yeah, mate, Harry.
I think they'll find it hard to get out of that group now.
And we thought it was the easiest group, didn't we?
I think they'll find it hard to get out of that
group. They've got to win, haven't they?
They've got to win the 2 games against Copenhagen.
Yeah.
They've got to win both of them. But Copenhagen, no mugs.
Yeah, they're not.
So.
No.
Right, let's go to your mob.
Arsenal.
Terrible. Went over to France, to Lons, and we know our big pal Mark.
Yeah.
He flew over. I saw him a couple of days ago. He went over and he said, Webby, they were awful. Even he said they were awful.
It was awful.
And obviously you watched it every single minute. I watched a couple of bits.
And
why were they not bad?
The first 15 minutes, Arsenal were brilliant. Total control of the game, scored a great goal, really in control.
Yeah.
And then it was like going back to the Spurs game again. All right, 26 minutes.
Yeah.
The Spurs game was 36. But 26 minutes, we miss another chance, and all of a sudden they take control of the game.
Yeah.
And they took the game by the scruff of the neck. And their fans were unbelievable. It was like being, like Selhurst Park, where they're just on you, raucous, just pure noise. And they just unsettled Arsenal.
Do you know how Lons are doing in the league?
When we played, they were 15th.
What, in the French league?
They only kept 1 clean sheet all season. That was on Friday night. They played us on Tuesday.
Deary me.
So how would it go to beat them? Don't get me wrong, last year they was a phenomenon. They beat everyone last year. They finished second and in the league, and they got beat once, I think.
What did you do in your first game in the Champions League a few weeks ago?
1-4-0.
1-4-0 against
PSV.
PSV, that's right. So you got 3 points. So
we're second in the group.
Yeah, so you're okay.
PSV Seville saved us.
Yeah.
Because I thought Seville went 3-1 up. But it didn't. Seville equalised and made it 2-2.
They just sacked their manager, Seville.
Have they?
Yeah. Yesterday.
Are we bringing Terry in the Champions League, or are we going to bring him in the Europa Cup, which is their mob-in?
Terry can talk in this, mate.
Oh, because I support a team that's won it 6 times.
Oh, it's easy, Easy. Yeah. Hey, listen. So. You chuck it. You chuck the bait in, and they come straight in. It's easy. Yeah. Chuck. It's
as always say.
All right.
It's like being in the Champions League, but you got to win it.
Yeah, we're not good in there. We'll bring you in a minute, big man.
This European Super League, when it starts, it'll be us and Real Madrid and AC Milan.
Have you ever been to Lazio?
I've been to Olympic Stadium.
Right, Celtic played Lazio. Listen, Celtic and Rangers. Rangers already been dumped out of the Champions League, so they're down in the Europa Cup. A bad start. With Scottish Premier League teams, they just haven't got it. They haven't got the money. They don't bring their players in, so it's always going to be tough for them.
What was that? The 94th minute, Celtic?
Celtic won, Lazio 2, right at the end.
And who scored it?
Come on,
Pedro.
I didn't know that.
Pedro scored the winner.
You're joking.
It must be about 55 now, and as Chris said...
Pedro played for Barcelona?
No, played for Tenerife.
Yeah.
Well, he don't play,
Played for Lazio. He scored the winning goal.
I know that. I didn't even realise.
He was at Barcelona for years, wasn't he?
Chelsea, I think he went to Roma for a bit. But he scored the winner for Lazio, 94th minute.
No. That's the quick story. Well, Pedro obviously played for Chelsea, Barcelona. Now he's at Lazio. He was born in a little village called Abadus, just on the east coast past the airport. That's where it is. Near San Isidro he went to school. And he's actually stated on the papers within the last couple of weeks that if Tenerife get in the Premier League, which fingers crossed this year, he will definitely play for his hometown Tenerife. So that is a massive thing for us. So if we get the Premier League,
he will come back.
He will come back
with Jose Perez.
The pair of them played for Leicester, Newcastle, and what have you. Super, but he did play for Tenerife, Perez, but Pedro never. Pedro never. So fingers crossed. So we got the winner, right? Lazio. Right, listen. Let's go.
Hats off.
Hats off. Listen, Newcastle. Hats off to the Geordie boys.
Unbelievable.
What did I say?
I don't know. Tell me.
I said to you, Newcastle will get out of that group. Before the ball was kicked, I said, even though it's a tough group, AC Milan are bang average, PSG are bang average, and I said Newcastle will get out of that group.
If they turn up,
And let me tell you one other thing. All these jokers who've never been to watch PSG, like all these jokers, walk around with a what's them baseball team in America, in New York. All got the caps they wear.
Boston Red Sox and all that.
No, the one who wear the Yankees caps. All these jokers who wear New York Yankees cap, never been there. Like all these jokers who wear PSG shirt.
PSG shirts, never been there.
When Pepe leaves this season, you will not see anyone walking around anywhere wearing a PSG shirt no more. Neymar's gone, Messi's gone, he'll be off. They're bang average.
Well, they're not even top of the table, are they?
No.
They only won the league last year because everyone else won it.
From Lons. 1 point.
So St James's Park was absolutely bouncing. Newcastle 4, PSG 1, the big money of France, and they got absolutely stuffed. They got Muller.
They could have touched Newcastle. They couldn't lay a glove on them, and they even got a goal. I was shocked because I watched the game.
It was good.
Newcastle was absolutely.
They were a good place to go for.
They were flying.
That Longstaff, I mean, a young lad, he's come good. They all.
He's going to sign a new deal now.
Did your pal play on the wing? What's her name?
For who?
For Newcastle. Did he play? You know that one you called, what's his woman's name? You call it Baldwin?
Oh, Claire Baldwin.
Yeah, Claire Baldwin. That's it.
No idea.
Claire Baldwin.
Andy Gordon.
Gotham Everton. Brilliant. Well done, Newcastle. Absolutely fantastic.
I saw bits of it. So, in all honesty, I was watching the main. But they played on the Wednesday, didn't they, Newcastle? So I think I was watching the City game.
City game. Well, yeah, they did.
They played the Wednesday.
Because Leipzig from. Germany played.
I tuned in to put a Liverpool game on. For some reason, they put us on a Thursday night. I don't know what was happening.
I've not even seen the highlights of the Man City game. Have you seen the highlights of the Man City game? I've not even seen that. Well, they won 3-1.
They won 1-0 down.
1-0 down.
They were.
Came with 3-1.
No.
Were they?
1-0 to City.
Oh, was it?
1-0 City. Then they equalised 1-1. They got rid of that lad who's gone to. Is it Nkoko, what his name is? Went to Chelsea.
Oh, yeah. And
they've got another lad who's come in. Who does just as good job.
And do you know where they bought him from? Lons. He was top scorer in the French league. Opendi. Pendy, I think it's named.
What Leipzig do is obviously their feeder club is Salzburg, isn't it? Same as Red Bull. So they do well at Salzburg, they bring him to Germany, a bit higher level, and they sell them on for big money.
Right. Before we move on to Europa Cup, Man United, will they go through, yes or no?
It'll be hard, it'll be difficult.
I think what Man United's got to do is
win the next 4.
They won't beat Bayern Munich at home. Right? They won't get. On current form, they will not beat Bayern Munich.
Because that's the 4 in it.
Old Trafford,
Copenhagen, Galatasaray, Bayern Munich.
They have got to beat Copenhagen home and away, and they've got to go. I think they've got to go Galatasaray and get a result out of there.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't.
You're saying they've got to win 3 out of 4. Is 9 points going to be enough?
I think so, because I think Galatasaray and Copenhagen are going to take points off each other.
Yeah. Okay, Arsenal.
Yeah, Arsenal's too strong for that group. Yeah, that was just one-off result, I think.
Celtic.
No chance. I think Celtic have probably finished bottom of the group.
Yeah.
Right?
They usually do.
Get the Europa. No, they won't make Europa.
Newcastle.
Yeah.
Newcastle will go through it. I think they go through with PSG.
And Man City.
Yeah.
Defo.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Let's move on to Europa League. We'll go to Freiburg against West Ham United. That's a great win for West Ham again.
My phone was quiet because obviously like Wagsy and all that they always phone me and say, "Tell, get us a flight here, get us a flight there."
They weren't allowed.
They didn't phone me.
They're not allowed.
So I'm thinking, why don't they go?
Not allowed?
They got banned.
They're on a ban. They weren't allowed to go.
For the final?
For the final.
Before.
For the final one, was it the one against?
Well, they threw stuff at the player, didn't they?
That's the final.
That's it, yes.
When he went down in the corner. Yeah. That plastic. Gotcha.
I'm sure there were West Ham fans in the stadium, but
it probably was, yeah.
But that's a great result for
Listen, that's a great to go there.
Germany, yeah.
Phenomenal. So well done to the Hammers, as they always do. Marseille, Brighton. Marseille 2-0 up against Brighton, and I tell you, they fought him for
I don't know how Brighton got anything out this
Not me.
Because they were getting battered. They were getting smashed.
And Marseille is a very, very hostile player.
Hostile, volatile, horrible place.
Very hostile.
Horrible place.
To get a 2-2 draw there, I think they could kickstart their campaign in that league.
Yeah.
Super. What's the sort of crowd it might, or is it Miss Monaco?
Marseille's got the velodrome. Monaco's empty.
Yeah, that's
but Marseille's got the velodrome.
Big velodrome.
60,000.
Gotcha. Okay.
Beautiful
stadium. Monaco's only small, isn't it?
It's just empty.
Monaco, it's 15,000, and they only get about 6,000-7,000.
It's all the principality, mate.
They're just not supported in France, are they? Over in France.
No, not in South of France.
You play in Monaco for one reason: tax-free.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And you get your visa to stay there.
Rangers away to Limassol, obviously lost. They lost in the Champions League. Stayed Europa.
I don't care who the manager was. Michael Beale, Stephen Davis.
Well, he's gone now, isn't he?
Yeah, but Kevin Muscat.
Yeah.
Come on, where's he been managing lately?
He hasn't got a job yet.
No, but that's who they're calling now.
5-2 favourite.
Where has he been managing Kevin Muscat?
I think it's just because he's in-house from 20 years ago.
I don't care. And who's the French dude? Philippe Clement? Is it Philippe Clement?
Oh, Clement.
Yeah, they're looking at him as well. What does he know about the Scottish League? I was saying this to your mate Jim Donaldson the other day. Me and him was having a text thing. And I'm saying to him, what you need is someone who knows that league inside out.
Gotcha.
Do not go and get a Frenchman, a Spanishman, a Jamaican, whatever you want to go. Don't bother. Go and get a good Scotsman who knows that league inside
That's
out.
why Brendan Rodgers went back to Celtic, but he's done it with them, didn't he?
Someone who knows that club.
Yeah, for sure.
What they've got at the moment, Stephen Davis with Alex Ray as assistant.
Yeah.
Just keep them on. Keep them on.
They're Rangers through and through.
Yeah. See what happens.
They're ex-players, ex-captains.
Done it for the t-shirt.
I will go with them two until maybe January.
Kevin Muscat. I don't even know if he's been in management in the last 10 years.
With Rangers, I knew they were big, but until I interviewed Paul Stewart and Big John Fleming, the butcher from Kilsyth, I did not know how big they were. And believe me,
they're huge. They're huge.
They may be huge, mate, but that result the other night was an embarrassment.
I know. That's why they got 600 fan bases around the world. Australia, North America, they're everywhere.
That's all good.
So they need
to find a manager who knows how to manage that club in that league.
Yeah, sure.
Well, you think with Rangers, it was only a couple of years ago they got to the Europa League final. It was only a couple of years ago Steven Gerrard won in the league for the first time for God knows how long. And they've had the investment, they've brought a few players in, they've had obviously a few players leave, But when I watched them the other day against that team, they were shocking. And every time that Limassol come forward,
scoring.
The lad who scored a couple of goals, like scoring,
did they?
They're so far off the pace. They're honestly, if they should get out of the group, Rangers, and that, you know, they should do, because they obviously dropped out of the Champions League.
Yeah.
But there's no excuse.
Not the way they're playing.
Can we take our coaches' badges, shall we? 3 of us.
Listen, I can do that. I can put a few cones out, give out some bibs. Yeah. That's all you do. I mean, that's
how Arteta started.
And Southgate as well.
Right, let's move on to your big game, Tel, which I saw bits and pieces, but I was turning over here and there and watching the others ones. Were Liverpool 2, Union. Were they from the Union Saint, whatever?
Union
from Belgium. Was they from Belgium? Weren't they?
Belgium, yeah.
Are they doing any good in the Belgian league at the moment?
I'm not sure.
No idea. In honesty, I looked at the start of the season when we'd done the first European thing. One were. Yeah. But listen, it's a routine win. He made, I think, 8 or 9 changes in the previous game. Went 1-0 up. In fairness, second half they had a couple of chances. And if they would have put one them way, it might have been a different game. But it's great this Europa League for the fact that Liverpool can take 9 players out, bring 9 players in, and go still got a strong. I'll be very surprised if Liverpool don't go through with.
You've got to be the favourite. You've got to be the favourite. Something to win that. I don't know what the.
They are favourites to win the trophy. To win the cup outright.
Yeah, they've got to be.
Klopp said, "We're in it. We'll take it seriously."
You have to.
And
do you know the one I like? Because I like the youngsters coming through. I like that. Is it Harvey Elliott?
Elliott set the stage of his career. He's only young. He had that bad injury. I think you can move up another level.
Yeah, I like it.
Right, we've got 2. We had him, we've got Carvalho. And I actually thought Carvalho at Fulham was the better option.
Okay.
But he sent him out on loans. I think he's in Germany.
Klopp likes Elliott because he plays him all the time.
Yeah, Elliott's good.
He's got a good left back on him.
I remember watching him at Fulham.
I think he's
when he came up at Fulham when he was 16.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
You know, like you could have paid any money for him, 10 million. I think you paid a little bit of money for him.
Yeah.
But he was worth 10 million quid.
Yeah, anybody's money.
You know?
He has. I think.
I know what you're saying about Carvalho. I know what you're saying. Portuguese, got that bit of Latino about him.
Yeah, but
this kid,
he's got that
bit of strength,
grit, and determination.
I agree. He's got the grit and determination.
It always helps that he's growing up with his Liverpool supporter.
Yeah, he's a good player.
I like it.
Very, very
2-3 years earlier, he's planning to go and watch Liverpool play.
If he don't get the injury, his football brain is so far advanced now from his age.
He's got heart.
You know, he reminds me, I'm going to say, he reminds me of a Bellingham type player.
Yeah.
Who's matured way above their years of age.
Phenomenal.
You know, I'm not saying he's as good as Bellingham, but he got a bad injury, that Elliott.
But it's quite, as I said, it's quite funny. He said like 2-3 years ago, he said when he was at Fulham, he was playing when he could get tickets to go and watch Liverpool. He said, and he had a picture of Mo Salah on his bedroom wall. He said, "Now I'm sharing a change room with him." With him. He said, "It must be unbelievable."
Lovely, yeah, of course.
But routine win. But I tell you what, Gravenberch looked very good again.
Is that the new goal you just bought?
Have you found another diamond?
Well, we were sniffing around him before he went to buy him.
Everybody was.
But I was very impressed.
When he was at Ajax, I thought everyone, when he was 19,
40 million, was he?
30 million, but I was more impressed with the centre-back, Kinzer, his name is. Young lad, English, just been called up for the under-21.
The mixed race kid.
Yeah, Warrington lad. I'll tell you what, playing with Van Dijk, he don't look out of his depth whatsoever. And he's only going to get better now, and he might save us a lot of money in the transfer.
Yeah, for sure. Right, let's get down to the Conference League. We've got the Villa and Aberdeen. Villa won 1-0 against Zelis, if you can pronounce it.
Red Star Belgrade.
Yeah. The Molesters.
Hey, that's in the Molesters.
That's what they call it. They say Molesters.
Mostar, Zelinja Mostar, whatever. 1-0. Do you know something? I did watch quite a bit of that game, to tell you the truth. And Villa went huffed and puffed and
thank God they got injury time in football.
They did.
If not, they wouldn't have scored.
No, they wouldn't have scored in a month of sun. They did everything, and it was a Pat Cash. No, I keep saying Pat Cash. Do you know something? I said that the weekend. Pat Cash, Australian, Matty Cash. Oh,
should have put Pat Cash on the
Matty Cash. I love it. The Austrian right back.
Yeah. I love
Polish,
Pat Cash.
Polish.
Yeah. I think he's a great fullback. He's up and down. Put a great ball over. You know, he's about 4'2".
Good takeaway.
The goalkeeper, the goal scorer, is about 4'2", and he's McGinn, and he scored the goal.
He's a good crosser the ball. That when he goes down that wing, he throws that cross in.
And Villa Park went absolutely mental.
But they're favourites to win that.
They've got to be,
and they should should be.
They got to be.
But they lost their first game, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
So
that's their first point in the tournament.
And Aberdeen, they were home to HJK Helsinki. I watched a few minutes of that. Oh, it was poor. It was poor.
Yeah.
Aberdeen equalised in the last 10 minutes. I think nothing special.
Aberdeen.
Yeah, nothing special, to be honest with you.
I couldn't see anything about that game whatsoever.
No.
Only the names of the teams.
That's right. Well, Molester, I don't know what they're playing for. That's what.
If you just joined in, this is Webby Sports Roundup. This is me, Webby, my number 2, Terry, and number 3, Simon. Weekly, midweek football special. We've got this week England squad now. Just been talking about the conference, the Europa and the Champions League, and it's all about football. So we've got Gooner.
No darts.
No topless darts in the boat. This coming. That's Neil from Wolves. You got to sort it out 1 o'clock in the morning. We've got Big Gooner.
Exactly.
And we've got Liverpool.
Oh, Neil, send us some snaps from Thailand, mate.
Mr. Breakwell, yourself.
Yeah, and me, big Coventry City football fan, 53. Papa Jones winner, FA Cup winner, May the 16th, 1987. Against Scotland. 3-2.
One of the best days ever.
And I was there. Right, listen.
Just to help Jim.
During the war.
I was in the war. Listen, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It is for free. Right. England squad. We got Australia on Friday in a friendly, 7:45 kickoff. Any idea where they're playing it?
No. Is it Sunderland?
I haven't taken a lot of notice there.
Are we at home?
I think so. I think we're alone. Yeah, and then
it might be Sunderland.
Then we've got Italy on Tuesday in the European playoff.
We're at Wembley. I'm not against Australia. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we've got a qualifier on Tuesday, Italy. So we're going to go through. I think we've 5 out of 5 or 6 out of 6.
Yeah, we should go through.
We beat Italy early doors, didn't we?
Yeah.
2-1, I think. So we're doing that. Right. Right. Let's have a look. That's the 2 games. Now,
so that England squad. I mean, that Gareth Southgate.
I know you're not the biggest. Why do you not like Gareth Southgate?
If Gareth Southgate left his job tomorrow, there's not one single club in that Premier League would employ him as their manager, right?
Yeah.
Definitely Liverpool, United, City. He's not at that level.
No.
The only reason he's got the job is because
yes, man.
Yes, I mean no one else wanted the job.
He lost
basically, right? There's a big clamour. Got to have an England manager. Got to have an England manager.
Got to have an English England manager.
Yes, we've got an England manager. He's the sort of person that when you go to the tax office, he's sitting there in his beige suit behind the counter, right? He's a gormless
Mr.
bloke.
Boring.
No, he does me head in. And
boring.
His decisions, he gives out England caps. Right, one interesting stat, Harry Maguire, obviously he's our favourite player now, and Calvin Phillips, up until this weekend, so before this weekend's games, the pair of them 2 players combined have played 93 minutes of Premier League football this season.
Okay.
So in 7 games, they've only played 93 minutes in total together.
Okay.
So which is not, in this day and age now, it's not even a game of football.
6 minutes of
And they're both in the England squad. So basically, you ain't got to be playing well for your club, right?
It's not on merit anymore, is it? It's not done on merit anymore.
Not at all, right?
He just trusts him, doesn't he?
Then you've got a player like James Ward-Prowse, who's been playing.
Who's doing bits? He's doing bits.
If you said at the moment, name 10 players this season so far, who are your best 10 players on the Premier League?
He'd be in one of them.
What James Ward-Prowse has done at West Ham this season, his assists and all that, where he's playing, he will be in that team.
That's the reason why West Ham are where they are now.
Right.
I've always been a Ward-Prowse fan.
Why is he in the England team?
I don't know. In the squad. It's a 26-man squad. Listen, I've always said Ward-Prowse, haven't I? Always been one of my favourites. And he's not there, so I don't know.
Do you know what it takes is, it takes a player with a lot of, I'm going to say this how I would say it to you down the pub, he's going to say a player with a lot of balls, that if he gets called up for the squad, you know, next time, he's got to turn around and go, Gareth, piss off, mate. I don't want to be in England team while you're manager. Because he must look around and think, how are these jokers getting picked before me?
Yeah.
Same as Maguire and Phillips, they should be nowhere near that England team.
It's like when he took Tony on them 2.
Ivan Toney.
It took him and didn't play him.
No.
But 2 of them conference.
They talk about experience being within the squad, but these guys are.
Okay, you said experience, but you got Sterling, right? Yeah. Sterling's had 2 up until this weekend. He's had 3 good games now.
Yeah.
There was a big outcry. I said it as well. He played the 2 games prior to the last England squad announcement, Sterling played really well.
He did,
and he weren't in the squad.
No,
and they're saying, yeah, but he should be in for experience. We've got Maguire in there, right, for experience. Why ain't got Sterling there for experience? Now, this England squad's come round. In fairness, Sterling's not been playing particularly well. And quite rightly, he's not in that squad.
No.
Because he don't deserve to be in that squad. But then he had a good game against Burnley the weekend. Oh, I can't believe he's not in the squad. No, he don't deserve to be in the squad.
Yeah, he's not doing it week in, week out,
exactly.
Is he?
You've got to play.
Right,
what's going on with Ben White?
Right, well, I've got him. Listen, I've got all these down.
Why is Ben White not in England?
He's not in, and he's been playing super.
He's playing very well.
You know, obviously, when you play for Arsenal,
I think go back to the last tournament when he went home.
Yeah, why?
Yeah, no one knows why. Something's happened.
No one knows why.
Behind the scenes again.
I mean, was he seen coming out of Southgate's wife's bedroom at 3 in the morning or something?
His daughter.
Who knows? I mean, there's got to be a reason why he's not even being
Have you seen his wife? Have you seen his wife?
If it's anything like that Southgate, dread to think. But
all right,
Saka.
Nick Pope and Newcastle
don't deserve being in the England team.
But he's not in there.
No,
that's right. Yeah.
Last year he was knocking on Pickford's door.
Yeah.
Because Pickford let in the most amount of goals.
Yeah.
Pope never let in hardly any. But this year, I'm not saying.
I don't think we've got
against West Ham the weekend.
Yeah.
Basic errors like that when he's come off his line for a ball he's not going to get.
Yeah.
And as we said earlier, Souček has knocked in the easiest goal ever scored.
But we haven't got an outstanding number one there. We've got probably 4 or 5, or Johnson. You know what I mean? Pickford, you know, or
Johnson,
they could all Ramsdale, which I love anyway. I love it.
Who's the kid who was at Man United?
Henderson. They can all do a job, can they? But nobody stands it. When we had Shilton, Ray Clements, Corrigan, 1, 2, 3, it was automatic 1, automatic 2.
Seaman, in my opinion, was probably the next best for the goalkeeper. David James was bang average. Should have been in England.
Seaman.
We've always been blessed with good goalkeepers. But at the moment, we seem to have goalkeepers that are bang average, I think.
What about right, Anthony Gordon, Newcastle, playing superb football, scoring.
Can't have transgender people playing for England.
Is he in the squad?
No, he's not in the squad.
Can't have him in the England squad. Can't have Claire Baldwin playing for England. There are rules, you know.
Yeah, no.
Do you think Claire Baldwin should be playing for England?
No. I shouldn't first. No, I don't think so, actually. No, I don't.
Saka
I think he could do.
Saka for me. Why didn't he put him in the squad?
Yeah.
You've been told he can't play. Arsenal, Arteta has called you personally and said, look, he's not playing for the Arsenal today. He's not in the squad.
Yeah.
So just leave it.
Yeah.
You made him turn up there yesterday. All the way to St George's.
What is the point?
No, see, you say that
for you to assess him.
Yeah.
You don't pay the wages.
Yeah. Now you say that for Saka for Gordon. Yeah, you probably. I suppose. Yeah, he shouldn't be there, should he? Really? But
he shouldn't be there.
No, that's fine.
And yesterday he sent him home.
Yeah.
Right now they've assessed him, and then he turned around and said, "I'm not going to get a replacement. I'll just leave it."
They had to assess him now, right? But back in the day, to get to the best manager of this was probably Alex Ferguson. Ryan Giggs played about 5,000 games to make it right? For Wales, he played 60 odd games. Because every time Wales had a meaningless friendly, or in Azerbaijan, or somewhere else, he would phone up the Welsh FA, he's got a slight groin strain. All right, okay, Alex, because they weren't assessed then. They weren't assessed. Now they're assessed. They've still got to travel up there, or the FA sends someone to them. What's the matter? My leg's broke. What waste of time?
Well, I like the way Klopp does it with Trent Alexander-Arnold. If he's got the slightest knock,
he's off.
He ain't going.
No, I don't want him in England.
Exactly. And the thing is, no one argues with Klopp.
No.
Klopp just does it.
Yeah.
And no one says nothing. But Arteta's tried to do it. No, you come up here, we'll assess you ourselves.
Yeah.
What load of rubbish is that?
Listen, the old England thing to me is laughable. I mean, you got Henderson out there playing against a bunch of bloody camel farmers.
So
and he's in the England squad again. And Southgate said, we've been going out there watching him.
Oh, well, good luck to you.
Well, he's got one thing, right? Bowen.
Yeah, good player.
Bowen's great.
Yeah, but he weren't in the last squad.
I know.
And he was dropped for the...
he's got a brand new contract.
For the World Cup.
2030. Extending contract. 2030.
That means nothing now, though. That just means they can get more from him.
That means more cash.
But this Watkins again, you know, he's playing scores, playing goals.
Again, he should have been on the last squad as well, shouldn't he?
But when is he going to say, Watkins, you're going to start and not have Kane? When is he going to take Kane out of this England setup and give you Ivan Toney, your Ollie Watkins? Give him a chance.
But he plays Kane in all the silly friendlies as well.
All we can do is see what happens on Friday against Australia.
It wouldn't surprise me Australia turn up, because I'll tell you a funny story. Remember when Wembley was being redone up, and they took the England team on the road, which I think they should do all the time. I don't think England should always play the games at Wembley.
No, give everyone
if you look in Spain, Germany, Italy, it all goes round, so people get
what goes round comes round.
So obviously Wembley was being redone up, so they started moving the games around, and one of them, it was England versus Australia, Upton Park. So I got tickets for that, and that's when we had Beckham, Owen. Funny enough, in that game, Wayne Rooney made his debut, and Franny Jeffers. Right. So the first half, you had David James, Owen, Beckham, Gerrard, John Terry, all them really great players. They were the ones playing. And at half time, Ericsson took 11 players off, brought 11 players on.
Hey, look, he's here.
We were 2-0 down at half time. 2-0 down. Rooney come on, done nothing, but Franny Jeffers come on and scored a goal for England.
Listen, we got two big West Ham fans just been talking about you, boy. Do you want to come on? Come on. Larry, come say hello. Right, listen.
This is our top list.
This is our top.
Hello, everybody.
This is Sean Murphy's, everybody knows, and this is Harry. Come on. Harry, I'm just in. Oh, no, come round here. Come say hello. This is son Harry, all the way from England on his jollies. Hey, Sean, we've been talking about you. We've had that's our second video.
All right.
First one was our weekly roundup of the football Premiership matches, and now we've been talking about the Europa League,
England,
Champions League. We're in England squad now.
And your bet.
And
your bet on Sunday.
My big Newcastle man. So my Newcastle man had the same fiver for the 4. He didn't. He said wait to cash out 1,700. He would have got.
I cashed out on 77 minutes. I had 4 draws on the Sunday.
That's what he said.
I cashed out on 77 minutes. When you made the substitutions, I thought this could change here a little bit now with the substitutions. I thought, bang, I'm out. And then a few minutes later, you scored.
Blinded.
So you got him to thank.
Well,
absolutely.
Have you mentioned about the bad refereeing decisions at the Newcastle match?
And Kovacic.
Are you happy Bowen got a contract till 2030?
Over the moon. We've got
and back in England.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get more money.
Deserves it.
He don't want to go. He said he wants to finish his career at West Ham.
Well,
that's what you want.
You want a player to say that.
So that means he's off then.
To Liverpool. You go to Liverpool.
What about Tenerife?
Yeah, brilliant.
Top of the table.
Yeah.
Oh,
Espanyol getting beat last night.
Todd doing handstands.
Yeah, I bet he is.
Handstands on the kitchen table, I tell you.
I'd have bet on them and all.
Hey?
I'd have bet on them.
You had a bet on them, Harry, did you?
Yeah.
Unbelievable, what I tell you. But we just said that Lazio, Pedro scored the winner for Lazio, and if we get in the Premier League, then he's going to come and play for Tenerife.
He should got to come back anyway, shouldn't he?
Really? Yeah, 100%.
Don't wait for the top division, come back anyway.
He's got the winning goal against Celtic.
Yeah,
so that'd be good news.
You might even get AOC back as well.
Yeah, we talked about it. We just said that.
Get him back.
Yeah, we said that, so you never know. Could be fun. Could be all going there for a blog.
Well, look, why not get Rafa Benitez back as manager then?
Oh, yeah, he used to be manager, didn't he?
Yeah, Spanish waiter.
Bring back Redondo.
Well, listen, we're going to
let you guys go
later. Good to see you, big man. See you, Sean. So be lucky.
He said about Spanish waiter, but he won the European Cup, didn't he?
Listen, that was great to have them. Listen, that's Sean Murphy.
No change the subject. Smack Rafa.
What's my name?
Rafa, fat Spanish waiter.
What? Was that a funny?
No, he says fat Spanish.
Fat Spanish waiter. He is, isn't he?
Yeah. All right. Well, listen. That was Sean Murphy and his son Harry, big West Ham fan. Actually, we went up. Hey, I'm talking.
Oh, yeah?
We went up to watch Tenerife 2 weeks ago, beat Espanyol. They are the Man City of the second division. Big money, and we turned them over. And they got turned over again last night against Villarreal B. So well done, Villarreal B. Super. Right, we're going to close it. Any shout outs again, Si? Go on.
No,
do you want to do them again? You might do them again. You've got 2 shows.
I want to shout out to Cliff and Julia, my brother-in-law and sister-in-law that was over the other week. Julia's coming back Friday. See you soon, girl. Take it easy.
Any shout outs, Tal?
Yeah, going to start a campaign actually. Well,
Bring back what?
Bring back Mike Bassett. Not England
Mike
manager.
Bassett, England manager.
Writes the name of his players on the back of a fag packet. Bring him back.
Brilliant.
Honestly, give it a Southgate. Honestly, it does me head in. Seriously.
Absolutely super.
Absolute joke of a manager.
Yeah.
Yeah, just honestly, I just can't. I've been to World Cups, I've been to Euros, I've travelled around doing the England thing.
Yeah.
But why is England manager? Got no motivation whatsoever watching them.
No,
So, I'd rather watch your mob on a Thursday night, Papa John's, Mansfield away.
Coventry.
Yeah, I'd rather watch you, mate. I love my seat.
I love you. I love you. Hey, I love
There you
you.
go.
For a change.
There you go.
You getting the coffees in then?
Hey,
You having a coffee?
No, that's just for you to buy him a coffee. That's why he said it.
Well, I've already bought him one.
We're on croissants as well, don't we? Want a full work.
Yeah, you're flipping out.
Come on, don't be greedy.
Me again, don't we? Right, listen.
How'd yours get on last week?
Never won.
I'll say a big shout out to my granddaughters, Olivia, Harley and Avie. I'll see you soon.
You know
Granddad, love you.
the one he said about Potmaster, that's the one he was worried about. He beat him last time. That's the one that won. Unbelievable. But listen,
I kept my £5 in my pocket anyway, so I'm
listen, at the end of the day, if you've had a £5 or a £10, every single race you'd be still well up. It's as simple as that.
keep saying this.
No, you won't. No, seriously.
Well, that's all right. As long as you're winning, you've got to be in it to win it.
In it to win it, a bit of fun. Right, listen, we're going to go now. It's coffee time. 2 great videos today. I want to thank my boy Terry, my number 2. Thank my number 3, Big Simon. Thank you,
You're
big man.
being number 3, you've been demoted.
Yay!
Right, listen, I will tell you now, the Premiership is out Tuesday, that would have been yesterday. Wednesday, this one's out Wednesday night. Do not miss Thursday night vlog, whatever you want to call it, with Big Ray, Geordie boy. It is the best, the funniest videos you've ever seen. I'll tell you, and if you're not crying in your sleep after, then you are not wired up properly, believe me. Great fun, loving the bits, and he's going to be out again in the new year. Got 1 or 2 big, massive videos, interviews I'm doing for the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned in for that. So what I'm going to say is, if you like what you hear and you like what you see, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I was just thinking, waiting for you to come in and say something then.
I'm waiting to get your words out.
I was, yeah. No, I was thinking of someone else to say actually. Don't forget, we've got the sponsored walk 18th of October.
It's not a sponsored walk.
What is it then?
It's a bloody bar crawl.
Oh, it's a bar crawl. We've got
Johnny
5
boys there.
But we're starting again. We start off at the Market Tavern. Goodfellas.
Yordies. HD1. And then Open Grapes.
Open Grapes. We're going to have a great afternoon.
One in November.
Oh yeah.
Going to reroute, do some different bars here.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, we're
every month. What's going on here?
No, I'm doing 3. I was going to do 1 big one, but because you've got to get permits and police and everything. So by keeping it to 30, 40, 50.
As long as they're putting money in the bucket, so I'm coming.
They will be putting money in the bucket.
No money in the bucket, no walkie.
I fought the law.
Yeah,
the law won.
We have another one in November. So listen, more things to come, big ones to come. So all I'm going to say, subscribe for free. Any comments? Please down below. Any subscriptions?
One in November,
down
by
below.
the way, I've sussed it out already.
Oh, he's sussed. What have you got sussed November then?
We're starting a Thai massage parlour in a Hotel Grand Tenerife.
Okay.
No comment.
How does no comment? How does he know more?
Just stop it now.
We're going Stringfellas.
Before we all get divorced.
Before we get divorced, we're doing. Right, this is it. That's it. Done, dusted. We're going for a coffee. From me, Webby. From my number 2, Terry. My number 3, Simon. All over and out. And we'll speak to you very, very soon. Take care. Love you loads.
Keep up the good work, Gareth. MBE, OBE.
1, 2, 3.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.